Hi, my Kinder babies. How are you? It's Miss Cook again, and I'm back with another read aloud. I'm so excited. I love read aloud. This is one of my favorite books, guys. And I'm going to tell you why. This is one of my favorite books because the author tells us a great message. So when Miss Cook is reading this book, she's going to be stopping on a couple of pages and asking some questions. And I know you're not right in front of me. Say, duh, Miss Cook, you can't hear us. But you get to tell your big person, your sibling, someone in your family that's doing this read aloud with you, the answers to my questions. Maybe they'll give me a call and let me know what you said. Guys, I want you to be thinking about the character's feelings in the book, so how the character's feelings change from the beginning to the end. And I also want you to be thinking about what message might the author be telling us, because it's a great message and we all can learn from it. Even Miss Cook can, and I'm an adult. And I still learn things because I make mistakes too. So I want you guys to be thinking about the author's message and how the main character, meaning who the story is all about, feelings changes throughout the book. So this book is called Leo the Late Bloomer. The title is Leo the Late Bloomer. Look at this cover page. Tell your big person what you see on it and what this might be about. Nice. You see flowers. I see butterflies. I see a sky behind an animal. I see a tiger. Let's get reading. Remember, we're thinking about the author's message, the author's, and also the character's feelings. Let's get started. Leo, the late bloomer. Leo couldn't do anything right. He couldn't read. Point to Leo. Look at the book and point to Leo. That's right. Leo's right there. He couldn't write. He couldn't draw. Look at the picture. This is my first stopping point, guys. Look at Leo's writing and drawing. What do you notice about it? Look at Leo's writing and drawing. What do you notice about it? So Leo's drawing is here and his writing is here. Take 20 seconds to tell the person next to you. What do you notice about Leo's writing and drawing? Go. That's right. Leo's writing is just squiggly lines while everyone else is writing so neatly. His drawing is also a squiggly wiggly line while everyone else's drawing is so neat. Keep that in mind. Let's keep reading. He was a sloppy eater and he never said a word. Miss Cook is going to read these words that each animal was saying. Hoot, thump, hiss, pip, crunch. And look at my guy, little old Leo here. I wonder why Leo never says a word. Why do you think that Leo does not talk? Why do you think that Leo does not talk? Tell your big person. So some people may be saying he's a baby, so he doesn't know how to talk yet. Keep that in mind. Also, maybe he doesn't have friends, so he's not talking. He might be a little lonely. I already know what most of you guys are saying. I'm that smart, guys. What's the matter with Leo? Asked Leo's father. Nothing, said Leo's mother. Leo is just a late bloomer. Better late than never, thought Leo's father. Every day, Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. What is Leo father waiting for him to do? What is Leo father waiting for him to do? Tell your big person. That may be right. Maybe he's waiting for him to do something like write or draw or talk, right? What do you think the author means by signs of blooming? What can the author mean by signs of blooming? So we talked about the way he write, we talked about the way he draw, we talked about how he's not talking yet. So put those things together and what do you think the author means by signs of blooming? That's right. The author means signs to show that he's growing up and doing what maybe older people do or was appropriate for his age. Like you guys are in kindergarten, and at first you weren't saying yet letter sounds or putting words together or decoding words when you were reading, meaning chunking words and segmenting words. But now you are. So those are signs of blooming. You guys are getting older now, so you're doing more things with your big brains. Let's keep reading. And every night Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. Are you sure Leo's a bloomer? Asked Leo's father. Patience, said Leo's mother. A watched bloomer doesn't bloom. Why did she say a watched bloomer doesn't bloom? Because what? That's right, because his dad keeps watching him to see if he's blooming. And you don't just bloom overnight, right? Say, no way, Miss Cook. No way, you don't just bloom overnight. Do you guys think you just knew all of your letter sounds the next day? No, it took time, right? And your teachers had to have patience, right? And you did too. Teamwork. So Leo's father watched television instead of Leo. The snows came. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. Whoa, so now it's a different season. So that means a lot of time passed, right? The trees budded. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. Well, we talked about different seasons in the book Rain, so you can imagine how much time is going by now, right? Then one day, his own good time, Leo bloomed. Whoa, what's on this page to show that he's blooming? That's right, nice, colorful, pretty flowers. Flowers bloom, right? You can imagine how beautiful this is. He could read. He could write. Oh, look at his writing, guys. Guys, it says Leo. He learned how to write his name, like many of you. He could draw. He ate neatly. Look at this drawing, guys. Miss Cook does not draw this well. My Temple babies know how I draw. They laugh at me, guys. He also spoke, and it wasn't just a word. It was a whole sentence. You guys know we're learning how to write sentences, right? He spoke a whole sentence. And that sentence was, what do you think happened next? What do you think his sentence will be, guys? I hear you. Let's see what's on the next page, guys. Let's see. I made it. Whoa, how do you think Leo is feeling on this page? How do you think he's feeling on this page? Turn and tell your big person. That's right. He's happy. He's in the green zone. He's proud of himself. I teach my Temple kids that when we're talking about characters' feelings, we think about what they said, what they're doing, and also we try Try to pair it to a zone of regulation. So I know we learned a lot about the green zone, blue zone, yellow zone, and red zone. Guys, we say things like he's in the green zone. He's very proud of himself. What is he doing? He's hugging his parents. He's smiling. What is he saying? He said, I made it. He's proud of himself. So, since we're talking about his feelings, how was he feeling at the beginning of the book? Miss Cookie's going to flip through some pages so we can see. Look at his face right here. Look at the picture. What's he doing? He's frowning. So what zone might he be in? That's right. He could be in the blue zone because he looks a little sad. He could be in the red zone because he's probably very frustrated that he can't do anything, right? He's very upset and sad. Look at him here. Still sad. Still sad. So we talked about connecting his feelings to a zone of regulation. We looked at the pictures. He's not saying much in these pages. But in the beginning, he was very sad. But guys, look at the end. When he started to bloom. Look at his face here. He's smiling. If someone's smiling, what zone might they be in? That's right, the green zone. The green zone. So he went from being very sad and in the blue zone to being very proud and happy for himself and in the green zone. Look at how he's interacting with his friends. You can just tell he's so happy. Now, guys, I want you to think about what the author's message may be. What can the author's message be? Turn and tell your big person. We're bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. I know many of you said a lot of intelligent things. People may have said things like, keep trying and never give up. That's one of our values, never give up. Achieve, right? Have hope, another value, right? Meaning, keep trying. Practice makes perfect. I say this a lot in Temple. Practice makes perfect, guys. He never gave up. He kept doing things at his own pace, and he succeeded. He was happy in the end. So I think the author's message is to never give up. Keep trying. People do things at different paces. Like some of you may have learned your letter sounds in 1 week. Some of you may have learned it in 2 weeks. Some of you may have learned it in a month. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you will learn it, right? Never give up. That's why this is my favorite book, because I know I can work at my own pace and I will always achieve what I need to achieve if I keep working at it, right? So that's what I think the author's message is. Everyone works differently, everyone do things differently, and everyone takes their time. What makes them happy, right? Give yourself a hug and say, I love me. I love me. Give your big person a hug and say, I love you and I'll never give up on you. Sprinkle some love into that brain and say, I know you're growing big and I'll never give up on you either. Nice job, guys. Love you. I hope you keep this in mind. And I hope in school you'll keep this message in mind. I hope at home you'll keep it in mind. I know a lot of my students go to gymnastics, so there you may keep it in mind because some things may be hard there. And don't give up. Say, no way. Do it at your own pace. Keep working so you can be perfect. And remember, we love you, your teachers love you, and we will never give up on you. Send some big love to us because we're sending it to you. And I hope you're doing all your work at home so you can come back with those big, juicy brains to give Miss Cook the biggest hug ever. Love you guys. Bye.